The power grid has been dead for 31 hours. Emergency alerts collapsed after the satellites decided to play hide-and-seek behind a debris cloud. Your neighbor Greg is outside wearing a bathrobe and yelling at a squirrel because his phone won't connect to Wi-Fi. Every navigation system is now a glowing rectangle of lies. You've got 2 hours before the temperature drops, scavengers wake up, or your brain convinces you your car is a safe shelter. No worries. We're going to fix this with physics, trash, and the bold confidence of someone who definitely should not be giving advice. Phase 1. The car is basically a metal house, right? Myth. A car is a mini bunker, sealed, protective, warm, and safe. Reality, your car is a metal coffin with cup holders. Problem, cars are designed to move, not protect your fragile popsicle-bound organs. Heat bleeds out through the glass like water through a colander. Sound travels through the chassis like gossip in a small town. And the interior turns into a vacuum-sealed humidity chamber powered by your own panic. Trash fix? Shove reflective junk, foil, emergency blankets, food wrappers against the windows. Not neat, not tidy, just insult your architect levels of chaotic layering. Then take old clothing, towels, dog hair tumbleweeds, anything, and jam them into air gaps like you're plugging a hole in a sinking submarine. Metaphor? Congratulations, you just turned your sedan into a sad, reflective burrito. Science. Reflective layers cut radiant heat loss. Trash stuffing slows conduction. The chaos blinds anyone peeking inside because nobody opens a trash burrito. Outcome? Intruders see a car that looks occupied by a hoarder raccoon. Noise to break in? Moderate. Time increases? Effort annoying. Risk too high. Phase 2. I'll just run the heater a bit. Myth. I'll warm up for just 10 minutes. Reality? That becomes carbon monoxide roulette. Problem. Running the engine kills fuel, heat escapes instantly, your exhaust can drift inside, and suddenly you're napping in the forever way. Trash fix. Make a human-powered heat trap. Stuff a backpack or duffel full of clothes or crumpled paper. Hold it against your chest. Wrap your jacket around both of you. You've built a personal convection loop powered by desperation. Metaphor, like spooning a laundry monster for survival. Science, small air pockets warm faster. The thermal mass of junk holds heat longer than your thin, freezing hope. Outcome, intruders hear nothing, smell nothing, see nothing. You outlive your fuel tank. Phase 3. I'll just sleep in the back seat. Myth. The back seat is comfortable because you slept there once as a kid. Reality. Your spine is about to negotiate a peace treaty with gravity and lose. Problem. Car seats force you into a pretzel shape that restricts circulation, making you cold, restless, and stupid. Trash fix. Build a trench bed. Move the front seats forward. Lay down jackets, bags, floor mats, anything flat. Create a leveled platform across the floor up to seat height. Minimal viable bed. Metaphor, a mattress made of disappointment. Science, a flat body retains heat more efficiently and prevents your legs from becoming two numb beef sticks. Outcome, you're quieter, more rested, and harder to spot through fogged windows of survival misery. Phase 4. The car is invisible at night. Myth. Darkness makes your car stealthy. Reality. It's a glowing beacon of condensation, breath, noise, and human panic. Problem. Condensation gives you away. Any light is a lighthouse. Every movement rocks the suspension like a sad carnival ride. Trash fix. Use matte blackout barriers. Old shirts, junk mail, black plastic bags. Wedge them into the windows. Nothing reflective, nothing smooth. You want default void. Metaphor. Your car now looks like it emotionally checked out. Science. Uneven, opaque surfaces break silhouettes. Brains hate uncertainty. Outcome. Intruder risk drops because nobody likes walking toward a void that might contain a raccoon, a desperate survivor, or both. Phase 5. Food in the car? I'll just keep it here. Myth. Food is safe in a sealed car. Reality. Smell leaks out of a car like shame leaks out of Greg's face during an intervention. Problem. Odors seep through seals, vents, fabric, and whatever spiritual barrier you thought a Honda Civic offered. Scavengers, human and not, go looking for calories. Trash fix. Build a neutral smell vault. Double bag your food. Put it inside the most airtight container you have. Tupperware, jar, thermos, old protein tub. Wrap that in a layer of neutral cloth, like a towel, shirt, or the sock that is given up. The goal is not adding a scent, it's erasing one. No dryer sheets. Their sweet chemical smell attract urban wildlife the way flashing lights attract Greg. Neutral beats fragrant. Metaphor. Your dinner is now packaged like evidence the cops will never find. Science. Predators follow scent gradients. Flatten the gradient and their brains hit a 404 error. Neutral fabrics trap microleaks and stop the odor plume. Outcome. Noise, 0. Time wasted for intruder, high. Effort, annoying. Risk, forget it, there's easier trash to eat. Phase 6. Psychological warfare. The fake occupant trick. Myth. Staying quiet makes you invisible. Reality. Silence makes people curious. Curiosity brings footsteps. Footsteps bring chaos. Problem. A silent car looks abandoned and lootable. Trash fix. Build a fake occupant. Stuff a hoodie with clothes. Add a hat on top. Position it in the passenger seat. Add a fake arm shape with an umbrella handle or bottle. Optional, a dim LED behind the head for silhouette glow. Metaphor. You've created a scarecrow that failed driver's ed. Science. Humans avoid human-shaped silhouettes they can't identify. Risk spikes. Outcome. Noise, none. Time wasted, significant. Effort, too high. Looters move on. Phase 7. I'll be fine without ventilation. Myth. You can seal the car like a panic jar. Reality. You'll fog the windows so hard the car looks like it's steaming itself alive. Problem. Condensation means wet clothes, moldy smell, and more heat loss. Trash fix. Make a tiny chimney vent. Crack the window half an inch. Roll up a cloth or sock and wedge it so air exits upward. Shield the gap with a plastic bag as a rain guard. Metaphor. A sock-powered survival chimney. Mom would be so proud. Science. Warm, moist air rises and escapes through the sock channel, reducing humidity and heat loss. Outcome. Interior stays drier, quieter, safer. Less fog, less visibility from outside. Phase 8. I don't need to anchor anything. Myth. Objects stay where you put them. Reality. In collapse mode, every loose item becomes a clatter grenade. Problem. One roll of a bottle can create a chain reaction of noise that summons unwanted visitors. Trash fix. Build gravity shelves. Use shoeboxes, grocery bags, or rolled towels wedged between seats to make silent pockets nothing can escape from. Metaphor. It's like strapping your belongings into a tiny, failing spacecraft. Science. Reducing kinetic noise lowers detection probability. Order equals survival. Outcome. Your car becomes a library of quiet misery. Intruder risk plummets. All of this works because collapse isn't about luxury. It's about physics, heat retention, scent control, and manipulating human risk calculations. Cars fail at survival because they leak heat, broadcast sound, and advertise presence. But trash blocks heat loss. Confusion beats curiosity, and discomfort is a weapon when used intentionally. Sheltering in a car isn't about comfort. It's about stacking tiny advantages until danger gives up and wanders off. In collapse, survival goes to the person who wastes the least heat, emits the least signal, and looks like the most annoying target to approach. You're not trying to be invincible, just harder to kill than the environment around you.